Hey everyone, Sheldon here, and long time no see. Just kidding, I'm actually trying to upload more consistently now. So since the last video you guys saw, I made the sliding components, as you can see, and I actually managed to get the dual action part to work. So I'm just going to assemble this together, and I'm using 2 rubber bands. These rubber bands aren't very good quality, but they work for now. And I actually have to twist it a little bit so it takes up less space in the long channel here. Now I can just pull this forward and put the slider in place, just like that. And I'm just going to put some rubber bands on here to kind of keep the slider down. Alright, so that's the activation point right there. So I'm just gonna push the slider forward with this piece of wood, and you can see it extends out fully. It's locked in position, and I can pull the slider back and it retracts fully. I just realized the entire length doesn't even show on the camera, so I'm just gonna show you like this. So it goes forward that far and then back like this. So it works pretty reliably, as you can see, and it's actually really satisfying when you actually get it to work for the first time. And when it's actually on the wrist, it's going to look like this. So that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to give you guys kind of a close look at some of these components so you can see what they look like. So just take this off like that. Here's one of the sliding components, so you can kind of see how it was put together. It was actually a pretty simple piece to make compared to the older version. So there were actually a couple of things preventing the dual action part from working. One of them was the top of the first tier. It was a little rough and it was rubbing on the bottom of the slider, which was preventing it from going out and in. And also the bottom of the first tier right here was getting caught on this part of the sliding component. So it was going back and it was just getting caught right there. So what I ended up doing was just rounding that part off a little bit and the bottom of the sliding component, and that actually made it work a lot better. So basically now I just have to make the top cover and a few other components that will make it work, you know, by pulling a string, so it'll be string activated. And I also have to get some new rubber bands because these don't work very well at all. They're just kind of wide, so they just rub on the sides in there. That's why I have to twist it up so it doesn't rub on the surface in there, because that causes additional friction, which prevents the sliding components from moving. Also, a lot of you guys asked if I was going to make some blueprints, and I've been working on them, as you can see. So this is one of them right here. It doesn't have any of the dimensions on there yet. It's been kind of a lot of work to get to this point, to be honest, but I've been trying to dedicate, you know, like 2 hours a day or something to work on this project, you know, as a whole. So blueprints and the hidden blade. But thanks for sticking around, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm trying my best to reply to all comments on my videos. I know I still have a couple on my last video that I need to reply to. And, you know, there were actually some pretty in-depth questions, so I'll get to you guys, I promise. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below or in a personal message. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see all the latest updates. And I'll see you guys in the next video.